Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Weekend Coffee. I'm Hiker James. James, you can just okay. Let's get this straight. Um, my name is James. I was just giving you my other name there. Anyway, hey, let's get rid of that one. Good morning is a good morning. I haven't had my coffee yet, so hang in there. I waited for y'all so we could have our coffee together. And so let's see. There we go. James, that's me. All right. Uh, I got my coffee. Anybody else got the coffee? Here's to everybody and their coffee. I hope this perks me up a little bit. So let's go for it. Ah, that's good coffee. Woo, that's good coffee. It uh, reminds me of this little kitty. There we go. Haven't had enough till you can thread a sewing machine while it's still running. That's coffee. I'm not drinking no espresso. I'm not drinking any. I'm drinking decaf. So it still perks me up. I like the flavor. So okay, enough of that. What's everybody doing this morning? Uh, Check in with a comment. How many people are watching this? I know my little meter up there says 0, so that's nothing new. Hard to get people on here. Yeah, it is. It's really hard. Not many people watch somebody sit and drink coffee. I guarantee you doing it. I guarantee you're doing it. And I bet you anything. If you learn more about me, learn more about what I'm doing, you'll probably join in. So anyway, like I said, what's going on? Um, this is our episode 2, weekend coffee talk. Talk about anything you want to talk about, as long as it's I don't know what you would say for it. It's got to be legal. It's got to be moral. It's got to be fun. We can't get up more and drink coffee if we can't have no fun. Now I gave y'all options, and you don't have to be on the camera. I know there's a lot of people probably just getting up and probably just got their cup of coffee, and it's just hard to get focused and get your hair fixed and everything to be on here. But you can be on here if you want to. If you get up in time and fix up your hair and whatever, and look a little better, uh, let me know, and we'll pull you in here. Um, you, if you want to be on here, ask me to be on, and I'll tell you how you can do that. Um, if you have a question, use pound ask in the comments. In the comments, you pound ask, and then would like to be on and I'll send you the link that time on that episode to be on. It's real simple, and I get woke up here in a minute. I got up early too to be on here, so uh, you're not alone. What else? When you do leave a comment, you might see something. Click here to authorize your comments. Uh, it won't show your name or your picture on here if you don't do this. If you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, you can just open up another tab there if you want to, or you can do it anytime during the week or whatever. But you go to this site here, and it'll ask for permission to use your name and picture on comments, just like Facebook, but we have to have permission. Um, Once you do that, you're done. It's good for I don't know how long, probably until you um, refresh or restart your what do you call it, thingy, and until you whatever. All right, let's see. I don't have anything in my coffee. It's just straight coffee. Don't worry. I'm not getting all alcoholic on you. Okay, that's about the only thing I've got right now. We do have. Um, wow. Okay, and at the bottom, let's go ahead and take that one off. Oh, take that one off. Okay. Uh, Put a good morning on. Okay. Oh, I'm just having a well of a time this morning here. Uh, Let me see. Let's back up about 7 minutes. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Uh, yeah, I have fun with this. This is really a nice little program. Got my overlay. Oops. There we go. Hyphen morning coffee. Uh, yeah. Man, I can take this good morning off of here. How do I take this good morning off of here? Oh, good morning. Hi, there we go. Got it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Now, my other show I do, geocaching adventures. I don't get quite as goofy on there as I do on this one, but we still have fun. If you're interested in watching that, come on live on Saturday evening at 5 o'clock Eastern New York time, and we'll talk about geocaching. Well, if you don't know what geocaching is, we could always throw a thing up here to show you. Um, Here you go. Go to geocaching.com/guide. That would tell you all this. There is to know about it. Answer all your questions that you have about it. It's a worldwide treasure hunt game with your GPS and your computer, laptop, your phone, whatever. Um, you go and find a hidden cache on your geocaching page. Get the coordinates to it. You go out and find it. You try to find it, and when you do, it can be any kind of a little container kind of hidden there, and it's got some little trinkets and stuff in it. It's got a little log sheet, and you sign that log sheet, and then when you get back home, or you can do it from your phone, you can log it online that you found it, and it's it. wife and I go when it's nice weather, but it's just too cold right now. Yeah, I'm speaking of right now. It's like 15 degrees, I think, and this is our second day without snow. Yeah, um, but we got more coming. It says. I know a lot of people are tired of it, and a lot of people want more. I'm sure want more. Of course, that's just me. I'm retired, and I sit here at the window and watch it all day. But the only thing that really messes me up when we start to run out of some bread or milk or whatever, and I have to go to the store. Well, all these fun days of sitting here watching it out the window, 3, 4 days of snow, I have to go out and clean off my car just for this one trip. And I put more miles on my car trying to dig my way out of the driveway than what it actually takes to get to the store. But I guarantee you, before I get out the drive, my car's warmed up. So I went out the other day and didn't have to go nowhere. Just sitting around, nothing to do. And I thought, well, I'm going to go clean out the car and I'm going to try to get out of the driveway as many times as I can without spinning my tires. And I got an all wheel drive and it took me 6 trips in and out of the driveway to get it packed down to where my tires wouldn't spin on me. And I tell you, it's a mess. And they say it's a lot to do with the global warming. The Arctic is creating a cold front that comes down like this and dipping down into Texas and up into the Northeast. But I heard that Texas was going to start warming up. It was going to be up in the 60s in a few days. So that means it's rising back up. So we're going to have some warm weather. I seen it at some place where a day ago where it was going to be, well, today it's supposed to be 30, 38, I believe it was. So that's the warmest weather we've seen in a week. Uh, hey, we got somebody on here. Send me a comment there. I don't know who you is. Uh, we just sitting here chatting, beating our brains out, trying to figure out what to talk about. Hey, Paul. Oh, yes, sir. We got Paul Saget on here. Good morning, afternoon, my friend. Yeah, Paul, his time zone's a little different than ours. It's 3:13 in the afternoon where he is. So good to see you can make it on there, Paul. Um, we don't really know much what we can talk about. So well, maybe if you got a question or a comment or something, go ahead and lay it on me. We're waiting. Um, but anyway, yeah, we've got 13 inches of snow now, and looking for more coming next couple of days. So getting back to my car, I finally got a place to go back and forth in and out of the driveway without spinning my tires. And I thought, well, that's nice. Now next time I get ready to go to the store, it'll all be cleared up and windows and everything will be snow free. Well, I got up this morning and I looked out there and there's ice on the windows. You just can't win with this winter. It's the worst winter we've had. I don't know how long. Paul got you. A little choky on that one. Here's the Paul. Oh, yeah. I life. All right, give me a second. Okay, we back. Wow, hard to believe I don't have anything in that coffee. Choked me up like that. It's just been one of them first thing getting started. Uh, who else we got on here? Who else we got on here? We got two people on here. Nope, nope. We only got one, two, one. Okay, well, they'll probably be back. Anyway, um, we have we spent the last 5 years. Well, not the last five. We've been in Ohio now for over a year. We were in Florida for 5 years, and when we came back, it was we moved back to Ohio. It was in November. It was I think it was like 87 degrees in Florida, and we got back in Ohio. It took us 22 hours to drive, and when we hit Ohio and got out of the U-Haul, it was I think it was like 12, 14 degrees. We still had t-shirts and flip-flops on, and everything for winter was in the back of the U-Haul. So that was the first thing we dug out, was some decent clothes to wear. We didn't have any coats. We gave up the coats when we moved, because we don't need a coat in Florida, you know. I mean, the coldest it ever got on us down there was like 62, and so we made a trip to the get your everything place, you know, to get our clothes, and so we survived through the winter. And this winter we was prepared. We've got our boots, we've got our coats, gloves, we've got everything. And I told my wife, I said, well, what we're gonna do? We need some ice melt, and we need a snow shovel, but I'm not gonna buy it just yet, because landlord told us, well, you hardly ever see any snow here. And I said, okay. I wasn't in no big hurry to buy any of that stuff. And time went on and went on, and finally woke up one day and there it was. There was like 9 inches of snow on the ground. I had to squeeze the screen door because the snow blowed up on the porch, and I had to squeeze through there with a snow shovel to scoop the snow off so I could get the bag of salt out. And I'm telling you, it was rough. It's still rough. I don't know what's everybody else doing out there. How y'all getting along? Um, Hit the message button there. Let me see. Um, if if this is your first time on here on this, what you need to do is go to, oh yeah, yeah, here we go. Go here, streamyard.com/Facebook, and authorize them to use your name and your picture on the comments. Otherwise, I'm just going to get a comment that says Facebook user. Well, I have no idea who to answer back to. So at least if you do that, you'll be good for the rest of you, for forever. One time for all times. So that's one way to get around not having a blank comment, which I don't know. Maybe you don't want me to know who you are. Maybe you want to say something bad about me. I don't know, and you don't want me to find out who it is. So anyway, hey, what are we going to talk about? Oh, anything. Let's just talk about anything. So, Paul, are you out off on your little what, Paul is a good friend of mine. I met him through geocaching, and he's from the UK, and he helped me get set up on podcast that I was doing here. Oh, what is it? 9 years ago, I believe it was. It's 2011 or 2012, and we got to be good friends on here. And now he's in a production, doing movies. I don't know. I guess that's what you call it, Paul. Um, you upgraded to something bigger and better, and of course he did a lot of hiking and running, biking, and stuff across country uh, for donations to help the kids that have, I think it was for cancer. Uh, I'm going to have to get you on here, Paul. I'm just going to have to get you on here and explain to everybody what you're doing and how you got there. It's amazing how many things you've done in the 9 years that I've known you. Uh, okay, I'll just show everybody what he's doing there. It says, thanks for the shout out, my friend. I am filming a new documentary at present. We have had a break in the production so I can listen to you coffee talk. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Paul. There's at least I got somebody to talk to on here now. You know how it is trying to talk to yourself for 30 minutes or whatever. And you know, when you got an open discussion line, you know, where you talk about anything, it's even harder because what do people want to talk about? Um, so hey, I guess your little break there. What's the weather doing over there, Paul? I think you're a little bit backwards on our weather. I'm not sure. I don't think your winter is the same as ours. Not quite the same time or whatever. Um, I know that when I was watching them videos of you doing your running and hiking and stuff, that it was pretty muddy. And I believe, yeah, you know, you did that. How many miles was it barefoot? Wow, man, I bet you'll never forget that. Man, you made me hurt just watching them videos. How much trouble and pain you went through on that, man. I just I'd be lucky to get up and make it to the bathroom and back. So getting old, Paul. Yeah, getting old. Uh, oh, that's another thing too. You know, doctor, I got a female doctor. First time in my life I've ever had a female doctor. And one of the things that she told me was no snow shoveling. She doesn't want me shoveling any snow. So I tried to talk my wife into it. No, she would not go for it. You know, oh no, 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 no. So that's why I'm doing all this driving back and forth in the driveway to get me a path going there. Okay, here's what Paul did. He 192 miles barefoot through mountains for charity. Took him 14 days. There you go. And it was all kind of different kind of weather there too. I was saying it was cold and raining and everything. And wow, 14 days of this one trip. I mean, you know, 192 miles is one. Yeah, he didn't do 5 hours one day and 10 hours the next day. This was straight 192 miles. Um, that was awesome. It was amazing. We appreciate you doing this, Paul. I know you got a lot uh, came in for the charity, and yeah, it was just it was amazing. So anyway, hey, is anybody else out there? No, no, yeah, I seen two on the thing there a while ago where it was two watching, but I guess they decided that wasn't for them. Well, anyway, hey, got 6 likes. He can beat that for this is my second show. Uh, and I know it takes a while to get out to people that you're on here live. And 10 o'clock is, like I said, it's a funny time to have it because it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. It's uh, 7 o'clock on the West Coast, and then it's 3:30 in the afternoon in the UK. So when this goes out worldwide, it's hard to find the medium point of time to where a lot of people can just get on here. I got friends from all around the world, so um, it's fun. Like I said, I just here's to everybody again. I'm gonna take another shot of coffee, my decaf. So I mean, here's to everybody out there that's watching or will watch and have a shot on me. Mm, I know I got this. This is cool. I like this. Hang in there with me. I'm gonna play this. I think it's cool. Anyway, here it goes. Okay, I like it, so I put it on there. Let's see. We gotta get something off here. Where is it? Okay. So anyway, this is so much fun playing around with this setup here. Uh, there you go. And use pound ash in the comments. If you got a question, um, type pound ask and then the question, and I'll catch it. Especially if we get busy. If we got 40, 50, 100 people on here, the comments kind of scroll pretty fast, and they will stick out in my eyeballs. Um, okay, no, the problem getting started this morning was, like I said, I I waited for 10 o'clock for everybody else to get on here before I got my cup of coffee. And so far, it's going down pretty good. Uh, Paul, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but we did have our geocaching live show last night. Uh, one that's been on there helping me, World Mushroom Girl, that's her geocaching name, Angela. She forgot. She forgot that we was going to have it at 5 o'clock, and she was clearing down now some other town. So I had to do it by myself, and it just really irritates me when I have to do something by myself and not prepared. But anyway, we got that out. I think I got 45 minutes in. Yeah, so uh, it's coming out better. It's getting a lot more actions and stuff out of it, views and all that. And I'm running this too on two different places. I'm running this live shows on Facebook and on YouTube. Uh, if you're on YouTube, you can do a channel too. I don't, I don't know how you find me on YouTube though. I tried to search myself and I can't find it. but it's there. I mean, I can go there and sign into YouTube, and everything's there. But anyway, if anybody knows how to find me on YouTube, um, I don't know if it's My Podcast Radio or if it's Hiker James 52. I just have to check that out and see what I can do to find my YouTube channel. I can give you the link, but then you'd have to copy the whole thing over. Let's I can do that. Let's see. Um, boy, there we go. Let me do that. Let me go to YouTube and get that. Okay. I guess you can go ahead and copy this and paste it. I'm not sure. But anyway, there's my YouTube channel. Um, but I don't like I said, I don't know to search for it as Hacker Jane 52 or to search for My Podcast Radio. I know what I can do. I can get on my wife's computer and search for it. Yeah, because I'm signed into it, and when I'm not signed into it, it's harder to search for it. Oh, technology. Well, what do you got to say about technology? Yeah, my kitty cat's sleeping on a chair here next to me. She's snoring. Another one, where she went, she usually gets up here and gets in front of the camera and rubbing all over me. But I don't know where she's at. So anyway, we appreciate everybody that does watch this. You can go ahead and still comment on it after the live show. You can go ahead and watch the show after the live show. It'll come up and where you can still leave a comments and stuff. Let me know if you watched it. And, um, what you think. Like I said, this is something new, and I just want to throw it out there. If they got anything you want to hear about, um, I'll go ahead and talk it. So you don't have to actually be on the live. Just throw something in there, and next week you'll catch it. I'll answer it for you for next week. So, okay. Well, I think I need to get off of here and say goodbye. And yeah, okay. I'm going to stop the screen. How many people? Let me throw this one on here. How many people remember this? All right, here we go. How many people remember this? Um, used to be on television when they went off the air, and it had this really squealing sound, and the TV was over. They used to play the national anthem every night after the show goes off the air, and now um, there's just nothing. Uh, Television's 24/7 now, so kind of miss that off the air signal. Of course, that's back when they had the rabbit ears. Yeah, you know what rabbit ears are? Let me see. How many people know what rabbit ears are? What are you talking about? I say, no, rabbit ears. Your antenna on your TV looks like rabbit ears. And when we got a bad signal, well, we only had 3 channels. Now, I'm talking back in the '60s, uh, late '50s, '60s. We only had 3 channels. Two, three. Oh, wait a minute. We had four, I think. Two, three, 4, and 13. Yeah. And a lot of times, we had an antenna 60 feet up in the air. And you've probably seen them in some of these older houses. You drive by and you see this tower out there with these antenna on it. And so sometimes you wouldn't get a very good connection to it because one station would be over here and one station would be over there. It'd be kind of a weak signal. And we would take aluminum foil and wrap it around the rabbit ears, make them full of aluminum foil, and then we can turn them and do a bunch of different things with it. Um, Now, for the ones in the house the ones outside, you got a little better where you can hook one of them up to your TV. And everybody says, well, that's not good because when the lightning strikes that antenna, it's going to blow up your TV and catch your house on fire. Well, it's true. A lot of houses burnt down because the electricity or the lightning hit the antenna. But they got the fruit jar, the little fruit jar, and they would poke a hole in that. What was that? Per, I think it is called, uh, lids, like for canning, and they would cut a hole in the top of that and unhook the TV cable, or not cable, unhook the antenna cable and stick it down in that jar. If the lightning hit the antenna out, it would light up that jar like a 1,000-watt light bulb. And it was bright enough to wake you up if you had it, where you was in line with the view of it while you're sleeping. It's like somebody turned on a 1,000-watt light bulb. Well, that kept the TV from getting blowed up, and it kept from burning the house down. Kind of like the little antennas that stick up on the houses. I don't know if you see them or not. They're probably a good foot tall, and they're put on the roof of the house here, here, and here, all the way across the roof. Well, lightning always strikes the highest object, and being it's metal, well, they run the wire from that clear down to the ground and bury it like a ground wire. So if the lightning hit it, it would follow that wire and into the ground and keep your house from burning up. I'll tell you, it's my curtains moving. Okay, I got some spooks in here. But now, the most that's going to happen if it's lightning, you're going to lose your internet connection, your cable connection. But when that happens, I just get on my phone because of technology and use my unlimited data to run my phone for anything, internet, Facebook, send messages, whatever. Yeah, it's really handy to have. And I mean, a lot of technology came out that was way over my head, but I'm glad it did because I don't know how I made it, how I survived without it. Uh, the old telephones that hang on the wall. Yeah, they had phones that hung on the wall. This was one of the first ones. The woman this was 3 miles to the closest town, and the woman had switchboard in her house. She took her front porch and turned it into a switchboard. It was all closed in, with windows and stuff. And So this old telephone, it was the ones, about yo tall, had the little microphone to come out, and then you had that little, all like Mayberry RFD, had that little hand receiver that you hold up to your ear, and you talk into the microphone, hello, hello, and yeah, that was fun. But to call anybody except who was on your party line, and no, the people wouldn't have no parties. What they was doing, uh, you might be a three-party line, might be a two-party line, where your ring had that little crank that you crank, and one number might be two longs and three shorts. Well, that we call Joe down the road. Uh, one ring, one long, two shorts, and one long. That might call me, you know. And if it's outside of your party line, you have to go through the operator. So you just one long ring, and the operator answers the phone. You tell her you want to call so and so, and either give her the number or have her look it up, and she'll call that number. When they answer, she plug it in and connect you to it. And it's good old days. I got to talk about our sinks and bathrooms and things like that one of these days. That is good conversation. Uh, how we lived in the older days. So it was fun. Of course, I was a kid, but it was still fun. And hey, let me see what I got here. I ain't been paying much attention. Nope. Okay. So anyway, look, I'm gonna go. It's been about 45 minutes, and I think that's long enough for y'all to have to suffer, sit there and talking to you. Hope y'all have all had a great weekend, and we're gonna do this again next week, same time, same place, and you can watch it the same way you always do. And don't forget, check your coffee. Make sure you got enough to last you the rest of the week. Might get snowed in and have to go 3 or 4 days without it. I don't even want to talk to you then. So, yeah, Paul, hey, I see you still on there. Appreciate it, man. You did a fine job with contacting with me, connecting with me this morning. Um, so until next week, same time, same place. Enjoy your coffee. Uh, See ya.